Yeah. Here's farm life. My kid stepped in a pile of crap and has walked through the house, doing my darnest not to puke. I'm gonna pull out that old BISSELL and we're going to clean the floor. Literally a trail. We use the BISSELL CROSSWAVE HydroSteam. One of the best investments I ever made was the BISSELL CROSSWAVE HydroSteam. Here's the first dump because I'm gonna clean it and then I'm gonna dump it again. My favorite things about this thing is the amount of lint, dust, and hair it will pick up off the floor, including pet hair. It comes with a self-cleaning tray plate thing. You just put it on the ground, then you have a self-cleaning button. You press that self-cleaning button, and it'll clean itself. Duh. Alright, so I ran the self-cleaner 2 times today. Normally I only do it once, but because of the circumstances, we did it twice. So, there's all the cleans. That's all the stuff that came out of the brush head, and then the filter and all that stuff. I get it. The big craze about the CROSSWAVE whenever we first started the pandemic, everybody had a CROSSWAVE in their house. Everybody did. And I did too. But it lasted about a year for me, and then I threw it away. Literally, I threw it away. And I wasn't disappointed, but I was disappointed. When I saw that they were coming out with a HydroSteam CROSSWAVE, I was like, you know what? I'm willing to try that. Because I do feel like it picked up a ton of junk off the ground. But I like the fact that it has a steam setting that I use literally on every surface of my house. Like carpets, floors, everything. I use a steam setting. So, I think BISSELL listened to the customers when we had complaints about the first CROSSWAVE and things that we needed it to do. And they took that into account and they made a very, very good new product. I love CROSSWAVE. I love the CROSSWAVE, the HydroSteam CROSSWAVE. If somebody came up to me today and said, you can only pick one mop, one broom, one vacuum, whatever, to use for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I would choose the BISSELL HydroSteam. Make sure you include that HydroSteam in there because that's what I need. That HydroSteam, I literally am vacuuming, mopping, and steam mopping all in one. And I use it on every surface in my house. So, maybe you're not supposed to, but I do. So, don't tell all the secrets.